Hey folks, Ed here from Rain Pulp TV, and I am coming at you with the second part of my 9-match friendly sealed league of Shadows over Innistrad, Eldritch Moon. Now, in the first part, I went over what a 9-match friendly sealed league is. If you don't know, I went over the deck pool that we have, or the card pool that we have, and the deck that I built from that card pool. Now, if you haven't seen the first part, a link will be appearing above my head that will take you to the first part. Otherwise, we're just going to immediately get into the first match of the first stage of this league. Okay, here we are in the first match, and I'm not crazy about this opening hand. We have a lot of 3-drops in this deck, and I didn't get a single one. I would probably keep this if we had a 3-drop or another land, one of the two, but we don't have either. So I'm going to actually mulligan this. That might be a mistake. This is worse. I'll mulligan it, and we'll just keep this. And we'll put that on top. Put on top of your library. So we'll be able to get the Primal Druid out. We'll be able to get our full complement of land. Not super crazy about starting off our first match. Mulliganing down to 5. That might not have been the best choice. I don't know, but we'll live with it for now, so. The Logger. Okay, so we do get to cast something, so it's not going to flip right away, which is good for us. And I think I want to... Let's bring out the Priest first. Yeah. I mean, they'll most likely swing in and we are not blocking with the Priest, but at least by our next turn, the Priest will be able to start doing its tap ability. They're casting... And they're not casting anything, so it will flip, which is fine. So it's no longer human. Which is okay. Actually, we're going to be able to bring out the Primal Druid and keep the Priest up, 1 mana up for the Priest to tap next turn, so... And then we can always dead weight the Shredder if we need to. So, no, okay, this is non-human creature, so we will be able to tap that if we need to. Which is good for us. Obviously. So we'll tap the Shredder. Survivalists. We're 1 off from being able to, maybe I shouldn't have tapped and let him come in, so I could have grabbed some black mana. Now that I think about that, that might have been the better choice. This is human, so we can't tap that down. We can still tap down the Shredder. So we will do that, and then we'll just pop the Druid in front of the Survivalist, because I'm assuming he'll attack with the Survivalists. Or they'll attack. I don't know if it's a he or not, so... Okay, I'm assuming they're going to swing in with the Survivalists. You're going to block. Can grab our Swamp, which is great. Use the ability, yes. Let's grab us that Swamp. Survivalists. I'm probably here. We'll get another Swamp anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can clear their entire board here, and then next turn bring out Faithbearer Paladin, and that may be a good idea. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, it's going to put us down to 1 card. It'll throw them off. We started off with 5 cards, so I'm not too unhappy with how things have gone for us, but... And we have to discard a card. And sacrifice a creature. That's not the best. Undo. Really wish I hadn't put up that other Swamp. Oh, if only I was thinking a bit clearer. I was thinking that I could do dead weight. Okay, let's bring out the Paladin first then. And then dead weight. If I deadweight one of these, actually, that may not be bad. No, I'm going to deadweight the Shredder. I'm just going to let them swing through. We'll be taking 8, which sucks, but... I mean, I could block, but I'm not going to. And then next turn, I can Ruthless Disposal 2 of his creatures by sacrificing the Priest. Not thrilled to take 8, but sometimes you have to do what you have to do. Oh, is it going to be something huge? Excellent. That's a better target for Ruthless Disposal. Yeah, I still think... Yeah, we'll still do this. So we're going to discard a card. We're going to choose 2 target creatures, you and you. Sacrifice a creature. And discard a card. And I think we're just going to keep the Paladin up to trade. He's at creature, so he's still 3 off of Delirium. Angelic Purge? No, Dawngryph. Okay, that's fine. They did not trade. Okay. Or swing in, I should say. So this is good. I'm just going to go ahead and investigate immediately. And Foul Orchard. We need another green source. So yeah, I'm not even going to bother pretending I don't have it. Or pretending I have something else in my hand. This will start doing damage to us each turn, which sucks, but... It slowed down the clock from what we had before, because it was really looking like a blowout before, so... I might have wanted to swing in Faith Bear there and be able to chump just to get some extra life, and see if he would have made the trade. Or they would have made the trade. Soul Swallower. Beginning of your upkeep, if there are 4 more creature cards among cards in your graveyard, put 3 1/1 counters on Soul Swallower. Okay, so they're still far off from Delirium. They're still like 3 card types off from Delirium. I would have loved anything other than a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we want to, I mean, we have a couple of 8-cost creatures. The ones that would normally be emerged out. Is that the keyword? So I'm just gonna put up the land anyways because what the hell? Swing in. If we need to chump block, we'll chump block the Backwood Survivalist with the Inspector. Can't see him swinging into the Soul Swallower because we'll just eat it with the Paladin and then gain 3 life. Unless they have a trick. Yeah, we're just gonna... Do we trade? Now we're just gonna chump block. Hopefully they don't have anything that gives it trample. Okay, they don't. This does not have trample, right? Westvale Abbey. I mean... It'll help us create jumpers at the cost of 1 life. This is not the greatest for us. We really needed to follow up with some card draw or some creature draw there. Okay, that's fine too. Once again, they're very far off of Delirium, so if they're going for a Delirium strategy, we kind of lucked out. Probably wondering if they should go in for the Backwood Survivalist. Nope, not doing it. Wow, well, they're very close too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not the greatest for us. This could be a huge for us. Especially considering the mana we have up. Yeah, Blessed Alliance is... I mean, it's not the draw that I would have liked, but at least it's a half-decent draw. Because we can escalate it all the way, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we've definitely got that, so... And we'll see what happens. If it's just the Dawngryph, we're good. So we can just escalate this twice, actually. because I definitely want to gain the land. Cast with 2 modes. Let's target gains 4 life and target opponent sacrifices an attacking creature. So choose player to gain 4 life. Choose opponent to sacrifice attacking creature. So this helps us out. Would have been nice if we had 1 more land up, so then we could have created a additional token for Westvale Abbey, but it is what it is. We slow down the clock considerably by taking out their flyer. Still don't think we've got a good handle on this game. Like, we're going to have to draw some serious gas over the next couple turns. We can actually hardcast this, which is great. Yeah, there's no need to even emerge it. Eight. So we'll just bring you out and just straight up cast you. Get to put 2 1/1 insect creature tokens onto the battlefield. And we have a 4/4, which the only thing they can trade with is the Backwoods Survivalist. So we have a much better board state. We can also, next turn, we've got the 5 creatures we need. So we can also flip the Abbey if we want to. We'll see what they draw. They still got 2 cards in hand, so this is far from over. They'll probably swing in to make us block stuff. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that makes a lot of sense to me. Take 4. I'm thinking of just taking 4 here and hoping that everything else can stay alive. Like, they could end up doing a trick that could pump this to kill us. No, I'll just block with one of the insect tokens. Okay. So declare blockers. So we're going to go there. There. Can this not? Creatures with less than Trill's power can't block it. Okay, so I cancel that. Undo. Undo. There we go. That's better. Yeah. They probably have a trick, which is understandable. Transform it. Okay, that's fine. Should have saw that coming. It didn't end up being the difference of winning and losing, but still, it's not great. Okay, so now we can use this to take out... I think we just use this to take out the Survivalist. Because we can now chump block for days, so... So that will fight. The stag won't survive. Do you want to use this ability? Yes. And now we're going to be able to swing in. Gain a bit of life back. So we've turned this game around so far, which is great. I did not think that was going to be happening. This can do 3. I'm thinking of just eating the damage each turn. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, put a 3/1. Oh, or maybe not. I'll just keep tossing a token in front of it. Creatures with power less than can't block it. Okay, so this is not good for us. Put the horror on there. That's fine. That we can chump block. We can definitely chump block the horror. Forest is not what we needed there. We swing in with the Faith Bearer again so we can keep on pumping up our life a bit. Actually, we should have gone with the It of the Horrid Swarm as well too, because it can't block this, so that was pointless. Oh well. So we're gonna be taking another 5 here if they can't pump it. Okay, so he's just swinging with that. That's fine. Gonna create another token. That's okay too. I as well am gonna create a token. That's 5. Where is this most useful for us? So this would... If we actually putting on it, the it, would probably be most useful for us as opposed to taking out one of his creatures. So you could double block the Faithbearer Paladin if I were to swing in with it. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and still enough to cast the boon on top of it. So we're going to put this on the it. So it's going to be able to block the chorus. And we are not going to swing in this turn. And we still have 5 in order to create a token, and then maybe we can flip the Abbey after that. We'll see. So now this trades, which is great. Before it couldn't even block it. I mean, if it has removal for the it, we're toast. But he can transform his, can't he? Flying, lifelink, indestructible, and haste. Yeah. So we are dead. Could have used Angelic Purge in our hand, but we don't have it, so we take the loss. We did a lot better than I thought we would have, considering our start, so I'm pretty happy about that. I think in this case, knowing he's got that, maybe instead of... I'm going to take out Emacruel, which is not maybe the best thing. I'm actually going to put in To the Slaughter. And maybe we can hold it back in case he does something like that again. I mean, the odds of him being able to do something like that again are slim, but you never know. I mean, he did have a decent time getting creatures on the board, so maybe Watcher in the Web, because we don't have a ton to block flyers. We don't need to block a lot of flyers. Actually, we're not too bad for blocking flyers. No, I think this is fine. Yeah, To the Slaughter. We're gonna go with that. I mean, once again, we did not have the best opening hand, so maybe we'll do better here. Not that I'm taking anything away from our opponent. I liked our opponent's deck, so would we like to play first? Yes, we would. Mulligan. Yeah, we'll keep this. Sure, we'll keep this. They're deciding to mulligan, if they're going to mulligan. They kept. We're going to keep. We don't have a black source yet. I guess we'll put that in the bottom of our library for now. So, forest, and pass it to them. Right, did not want to draw land there, but, you know, it is what it is. Not much we can do about it now. We will get the Hermit out next turn, which is good for us. We have a Flasher, which is great. Bring out the Abbey, what the hell, why not? Hermit of Natter Knolls, so if they can't cast it, I'm almost guaranteed they're casting something this turn. They're playing red. Did I not notice that last time, or did they maybe switch up decks? Extricator or Sin, okay. Wow, that's aggressive. The great thing about having the flash creature is the fact that we can purposely wait till next turn, and the Hermit's going to flip. And we get to cast our creature in it regardless, so... So now we have something that can block the Eldrazi Horror, which is good for us. And we can bring out our next creature this turn, which is good for us as well, too. Fragment. Don't think they're going to swing in with anything. An Inspector, so we even get to... I'm just going to swing in, yeah. I'll swing in with the Lone Wolf of the Night Knolls. Spectre. Do I want to do the clue now? What the hell? I'll do the clue now. Another land, which is actually not bad for us. I mean, next turn we're going to be able to start making tokens with the Westvale Abbey, and I'm not really worried about his board state, so we may be able to flip it fairly soon, which would be great. If he swings in with the Eldrazi Horror, I'm just going to eat the damage, I think. Breakneck Rider. The only downside is that we don't have any spells to cast, which means this is going to flip back anyways. Because they cast 2. We don't have anything to cast. We still don't have anything to cast. Well, that's going to flip into a 4/3. This can still block it, which is great. And we can create a token next turn as well. So we're just going to let them both flip. Now, when this flips, it flips tagging creatures you can control as +1/+0 and have trample. Okay, that's not super great for us, but it's not the worst in the world. I really hope they just crack the vessel. Maybe they'll just crack the vessel here. Because this, it's attacking creatures, not other attacking creatures. So this will turn into a 5/3, which means these two would trade. But everything else, it'll be safe to block with the Lone Wolf. Man, look at this. Ridiculous. And we have... And there's trample, so... I mean, it's possible, very possible they have a trick. So we take 1, but they lose their Eldrazi, which is good. They haven't cast anything, but they may just go ahead and sacrifice the vessel. Okay. Right. Now, is it more useful for us to get rid of this and sacrifice this and then swing in with both of our guys? Or do we want to take out one of the flyers? I mean, he's going to be able to create more flyers. What I don't want is for him to be able to swing in with a ton of flyers and this at the same time, giving them all +1/+, or a +1/+0. Because that could end up doing a lot of damage to us in the end. So I think this has also got reach, so why do I even care? Actually, no, I don't care about that. But maybe I should still get rid of that thing. Yeah, you know what, let's just do that. Get rid of that. Use the ability, yes. And then just swing in with the Lone Wolf. Keep the Spirit Spinner. I forgot the Spirit Spinner had, or Swift Spirit Spinner. The Swift Spinner had reach. So that's going to be nice for us. And then next turn we can get back to creating tokens. Watcher in the Web might have been better to put in the deck. Well, of course, now that we're looking like we're facing a bunch of spirit creatures. Okay, I'm fine with this. Not going to keep it up for shunt blocking. Good on you. Good on you. Man, seasons pass here. Let's see, that's 4, that's 5, that's 1. I think we just do seasons past. Let's swing in. Four, 5. We need 6, so 6. And we can return our entire graveyard to our hand, so... Done. And we can bring out the Inspector. And we'll get a token, a clue token. So we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good this game. Things can turn on a dime quite easily. That flips, but I'm not too concerned about that. We're going to be able to get the stag out again, which can deal with either one of the spirit tokens or even a bigger threat that might hit the board at this point. Oh, I was going to take a drink while my opponent was thinking. Desperate Sentry. Swinging with the spirits, swinging with the spirits. This is almost ready to flip, which is not the greatest for us either, but now they can sacrifice this at any time, right? Yeah, they can sacrifice that at any time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can bring out the Paladin and we can bring out the Swift Spinner. So we might want to wait the Swift Spinner. No, we don't want to wait in the Swift Spinner, I don't think. Do we want to swing in? He'll create the tokens, possibly Chump Block, which I actually wouldn't be unhappy with. More likely, he'll just create the Eldrazi and put us down to 10. Okay, so let's do this. We are not declaring attackers. They're going to crack it. Crack the vessel. They put 2 more of those out there. This is going to end up flipping, but that's what I'm holding back the stag for, actually. That's got delirium. Fine. It's got delirium. What does this have to do? At the beginning of upkeep, if there are 4 more creature type cards in your graveyard, transform Extricator of Sin. Ooh, I forgot about that. Eldrazi, you control at Vigilance. Not good. That's not good. That's definitely not good for us. Got Flying and Death Touch. We're going to lose 3 life. We can bring out the Spinner. Block 1 of the spirits. Still taking... Okay. Do they have something to finish us off with? No, they don't. Okay. So that was lucky for us. The end step. Really would have rathered something else there. Do we have enough for... Because when this flips, this is, what? Flying, Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste. And it's a 9/7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3... No, but that's not enough. So let's go ahead and sacrifice the clue. Why would we want to draw into some of our removal? That's just silly. That's just absolutely silly. Bring the stag out to fight that thing. So we'll take care of that. It's got Death Touch, which means we're going to lose the stag, but if we want to use this ability, yes, the stag's going to die anyway, so. So now we're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by air. So we have to swing in with the Paladin. Right? Like, we have no choice but to swing in with the Paladin. Or we're not taking 5 by air, so we're taking 3 by air. But still, we have to swing in, we have to get the life back for it. Oh yeah, because that's a 3/5. Never mind. End step. Okay, so we get to live a little bit longer. We have so much removal. Now, we can either kill one of these things now or block this and just take 3. So we can either take 4 or we can take 3. But if we take... Yeah, we'll take out one of the spirits. I mean, if they have any buff whatsoever, we're completely dead. So we're taking 4, puts us down to 2. They have burn, we die. They have Griff, okay. And a priest. They're not hurting for creatures. That is not what we wanted at all. So we're pretty much dead here. 1, 2 by air. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by air. Yeah, we're toast. Yeah, so we're going to tell our opponent good games. Good games, good luck in your next round. And we're going to concede. And let's draw to see what we have. We have one of our flyers. We have our removal, and then we have another land. I mean, you can't win them all. Our opponent said you too, so that was kind of nice of them. So that's the way Magic goes sometimes. We are taking our first match loss in this league, and sadly, it happens on our very first match. So there you go, folks. I'm not sure if there's anything I really want to alter. I mean, we have 1 piece of removal here, which can take out 2 creatures. The stag is essentially removal, which was one of the few ones we got to utilize. So that's 2 pieces of removal here. Angelic Purge, it's 3. Choking Restraints, 4. 5 for the boon, 6 for the alliance, 7 for, I mean, we have more than enough removal. I think it's just a matter of getting in our hand when we need it, or maybe holding it back, but I didn't even get it in my hand the last time. So I'm going to keep the deck the way it is, despite the match loss. In the meantime, though, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any advice as to what I can do to maybe tweak this deck, I'm going to be playing the first 3 matches. So I got 2 more matches I'm going to be playing back-to-back after this. I'm going to be releasing all of those on the same day along with the first part. And then you guys will have a week to give me feedback and let me know things I could change. Maybe I'm in the completely wrong colors, though I think white is pretty much a lock for this particular deck, but still, maybe I'm in the wrong colors. Either way, put that in the comment section. Let me know. You can also contact and follow us on Twitter at BrainPulpTV, or follow and contact me directly on Twitter at Geek Tragedy. And now all that is said, take care, everyone. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. It means a lot to us, and I'll see you all very soon.